We've made it to episode 20 of Taking Back Paris. We're actually doing okay in the cup. We've got a little bit to go over, nowhere near as much as last time. If you are new here, please leave a like on the video and subscribe if you are new, if you enjoy the content. As I said in a few previous videos, we'll set a day that I'm going to upload soon. I just need to get used to what's going on in my life, but there's a bit to go over, so let's just jump straight into it. So as you can see here, we're 27 games in and we are third. Only just third. Marseille have been giving us a run for our money. They've been like on a massive win streak and they only just lost, but we are doing pretty well. 17 wins, 7 draws, and 3 losses. I don't know why I thought the word losses. As you can see up here though, PSG are absolutely dominating as per usual. 24 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. That draw was us and the loss is Lyon. So PSG is a different beast and it's going to be very, very hard to take back Paris. And it's low-key seeming impossible at the minute, but we're going to try. Normally I would come back in January, but I'll come back at the beginning of March. So there's quite a lot of fixtures to go through, but not much else. So it won't be too long, don't worry. But picking up in the league, and I'll go over the Cup and the Champions League separately, we're doing quite well. Obviously, you can see there's quite a lot of green here. We've only lost 2 games in this run, which is really good. We did lose to Lens, which is just annoying because for whatever reason, we have a little rivalry with them. We have a bit of a bogey team in them, but sometimes we destroy them. So it's very hit and miss with Lens, is what I'm trying to say. And FC Nantes, the other team that we've lost to, like, I get you can't win every game, but why are those the 2 teams that we've lost to? But in general, we've been doing quite well. As you can see, 2-0 against Monaco, 4-0 against, let's just call them VA FC. Draw with Reims, which is a little bit annoying. Bordeaux, 2-0 win. Then there was that loss to Lens, and then we were on quite a good run, to be perfectly honest. Today, we beat 2-0. If you notice here, Gallen will be scoring a lot of goals. I'll go over that in a minute. Then it was Clermont, who was bottom of the table. We won 3-0. Beat Marseille 2-1. Dijon 3-0. Lorient 2-1. Angers 3-0. And at this point, I'm thinking, surely we're not that far away from like being able to compete for cups and being able to compete for trophies. That's the same thing. And being able to compete for the league. But as you saw, PSG are just a different beast. And even Lyon are still ahead of me by a little bit. But anyway, we've done drew with Montpellier. This type of game is a game because we need to be winning. Same with this Nantes game. But we did beat Lille 3-1, who I think are a good side. Drew with Brest, need to be winning that. And in order to catch Lyon and become the, the second best team, at least in the league, because I do think we're comfortably the 3rd best team, we need to be beating Lyon, but we seem to have a massive issue with beating them. I don't think I've actually beaten them yet. I mean, I don't think I have, but I'm not going to go back and check. I can't be bothered. So after failing to beat Lyon for like the millionth time, we then bounced back pretty well. 4-1 at Nice. Drew with Rennes, which I don't understand. They're another team that we struggled to beat, and they're like 17th, I think. But then, since then, we've been on quite a little win streak. 3-0 Monaco, 2-1 over VA, who are a terrible side. I don't know why we conceded a late goal, but we always seem to do that. 3-1 at Reims, 3-1 at Bordeaux, and 2-1 at RC Lens. And that was a good win because we literally won in pretty much the last minute. And like I said, they're a bit of a bogey team for us. As you can see here, we don't concede many goals when we do concede. It's just 1 pretty much all the time, bar this game, where we just did not show up. Ideally, we could cut that out to like not conceding at all, because we are the 3rd best defence in the league. I think it was, or the 4th best. Let's have a look. This is a bit ugly screen, but I've sorted it by conceding the least goals. So PSG just don't concede goals. They've conceded 9, but we've conceded 18, which is the 3rd best. And in terms of scoring, we're the 4th best attack, 3rd best defence. So we're getting there, considering where we came from, Long story short, the league is going pretty well. I think we're going to cement this 3rd position. Lyon just seem to be uncatchable for whatever reason, and PSG really are uncatchable with that type of record. We need PSG to have a really, really down year if we're going to take back Paris anytime soon. Champions League wise, I'll start by showing you this screen before the fixtures. This is disappointing because although this group is really, really hard in my opinion, especially for like a new side like us in the Champions League, I did think we could have finished 3rd. I didn't even realise AC only got 7 points because they seem to destroy teams when they've won. So we'll go over the fixtures from here because it's just easier to see. You saw us draw 0-0 to Sevilla. After Sevilla, we played Dortmund at home. I thought Dortmund were going to absolutely destroy us, and they didn't really. We put up a decent fight, only lost 2-1, so that gave me hope that we might be able to finish 3rd or maybe even 2nd. But then came this AC Milan game and we drew 4-4 with them, so I'm not really sure where the defending went in this game. I'm pretty sure if we look at the stats, we were kind of lucky to get 4. We were. They dominated, especially on the XG. But I guess that was a point gained after not defending at all. I thought in the return leg of that, maybe we'll do something, but no, we got a player sent off and they were destroying us way before we got someone sent off anyway. So at that point, I'm like, okay, maybe 3rd, it'll be alright. We managed to beat Sevilla 3-1, so that was good. So after this Sevilla game, I was 3rd in that little group table, Milan 2nd, so I'm pretty sure Milan were going to beat Sevilla, and I'd probably lose to Dortmund, but I was going to try and win. But, as you saw on the table, I'm pretty sure Sevilla drew or beat AC Milan, I really can't remember. Yeah, Sevilla beat them 1-0 on the last day, and we lost 5-4 to Dortmund, and we went 4-0 down within half an hour. Managed to fight all the way back to 4-3, I think it was. They scored again, we scored in the last minute. We lost 5-4. Although we lost, I'd much rather have shown you this Champions League game than this Sevilla one, so annoying. all in all, I guess it's a learning experience for our side. It would have been nice to go into the Europa League, but I don't think we would have won that this year. So I guess for next year, we will try and either progress through the Champions League or get knocked into the Europa League bare minimum and do something there, because I want to start winning trophies, or at least challenging for trophies, because we've gone a long time without winning a trophy. The only trophy we did win was the Liga 2 one in the second season, and say trophy more. But on the cup front, if we look at, where is it? Am I blind? The French Cup. We are currently further than we've ever been in this cup, because we normally get knocked out. We won 4-0 against VAFC, 2-0 against this random French side, 1-0 against Brest, 3-0 in the French Cup quarter-final. That was a good result. If you look at the stats quickly, I played this like 20 minutes ago. We absolutely dominated them, so that was satisfying, but we did end up drawing PSG in the semi-final. If we manage to get past PSG, it will likely be Marseille, and then there's a winnable cup. But away at PSG, who are borderline unbeatable in the league at the minute, is a tough ask for us. The slight hope I do have, if we look at PSG's fixtures and their Champions League group, they got knocked out of Champions League as well. They lost 4 games and they lost to Rangers. So hopefully we can get through. Probably not, but we're going to try today, is my point, and that is the game today. Quickly looking at the transfer front, since you last saw us, we've only brought 2 people in. We've brought Leonardo in, who is a Brazilian striker, new gen region. He looks really good. I didn't want to loan him out, but he was having none of it, so next year he'll likely be loaned out. But for free, you can't really go wrong. He looks very good. And then we brought in Roberto Lopez, another Spanish guy, who all I do is sign Spanish people, just to cover any of these positions, not really up front. He looks very solid, and he wasn't that much money, and he's already worth more. And on the outs, nothing too special. Kamara's gone on loan to Hajduk, and we've loaned Gerson Romero out, who I did have loads of hope for, but he's been really disappointing for us. But I guess he's playing alright on loan. Something I do actually want to highlight is this Hector Silviano, centre back. He looked really, really good. He was like 5-star recommend, signed whatever the price, even though he's free. But he can't join until he's 18. So is he just going to sit here as a free agent while I wait to sign him? Because that's a bit annoying. But yeah, looking at his stats, very solid. Only 17. We love the Colombian wonder kid. So I'm looking forward to signing him, but it's not going to be till next season and a bit into next season, which is really stupid. I wish in the meantime he could just like join another Colombian side and develop and not just sit there. But that's what happens. That's what happens. Something I do need to highlight is in the last probably 5 to 10 games, I think it is, I changed my tactical style to custom tiki-taka. Put this guy as a trequartista, I'm pretty sure it's pronounced. And I put the wing backs on attack, and I've changed some of the actual stats. But if you want to see it, I mean, feel free to leave a comment, but I won't go into it. But since I've done that, we've been absolutely dominating teams, especially on possession. The wing backs are way more involved. Fran Garcia, who's been here for, what, 5 seasons, finally got a goal. So they're way more involved, and I like playing football like that in real life. I think it's a good way to play. However, I'm going to play that way today. It's either going to go well, or PSG are going to destroy me. So we'll find out together which one it is. But just before we jump into the game, Galan has been absolutely on fire. Down here, if we look, in 36 appearances, he's got 32 goals. So he's already broken his record, and he's going to, I mean, we've still got like, what, 10, 12 games left? So he's a machine, Galan. It did used to say he was labelled as the next Fernando Torres, but I never showed that, which I wish I did. And his current ability and potential ability is not as good as it used to be, but he's amazing. Pascal is having a very, very good first season for us. In 34 appearances, I won't count this up, in 34 appearances he's got 11 goals and 13 assists. He pretty much either plays up front if Galan isn't there, but normally in this role or this role. After a slow start, Pepe is having a really good season. 36 appearances, 9 goals, 8 assists. He's just a goal threat from the wing, even though his finishing is like 8, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it is 8, lol. The last person I want to highlight is Paulino. His stats aren't that amazing, right? But he just plays amazing. In 26 appearances, 15 goals, 10 assists. I don't know why he just plays so good, but that's keeping him in my team. And I gave him a new contract not that long ago, so. But that will take us into the game. French Cup semi-final, away at Paris Saint-Germain, or PSG, if you're not going to be extra. Away at PSG is what I'm trying to say. I hope we can win. If we get past PSG, we can actually win some silverware, but PSG are a different beast, and it's a derby game for them as well. So let's see the team they're coming at us with. They're on obviously really good form. Mbappe, Haaland, Foden, Fernandez, yikes. We're going to try, guys, and we're going to attack you. Whether that'll bite us in the arse, probably, but we're going to try. Please don't concede instantly. Good save. I mean, this has literally just been their highlight from minute 1, and we're still in that minute. Please don't concede, guys. Not instantly. Good ball. Haaland has absolutely smashed that over. That was a good chance by them. Well, hopefully we grow into the game, because our 22% possession isn't great. 30 minutes in, there's not really been another highlight, and we're also not really on the ball at all. Normally we dominate the ball, but obviously PSG are very, very good. Please don't concede like that. Oh, that's such an annoying way to concede. Oh, Like, at least break us down, not from a silly throw-in in the corner. Who are you that should have got the ball? Lima. We just misjudged the flight. Mbappe scores. Not looking good. Come on, can we get that exact highlight back? Go on, Gomez, get it in. Good ball. Okay, it's probably a counter-attack by them. Our centre-back just flung his head at it and missed. Good save, but we're not in this game at all. I need to start beating PSG, but they're borderline unbeatable and it's frustrating. Well, we've never come from behind and beat PSG, but we need to start now. There's a lot of 6.4s going on. 6.3. Yikes. Come on, can this actually be our highlight? Oh, for God's sake, we're just going to lose the ball and concede a goal. Good challenge, I guess. Can we counter? Or are we going to mess around with it at the back? Oh, this whole formation is built on passing it short, not smacking it up the wing, and that's a penalty. Of course it is. Oh, this is so boring, losing to PSG over and over again. Great, it's a penalty. This goes in, we've lost. For God's sake. In order to win this cup, we literally need someone to knock PSG out for us. Well, at this rate, I don't really know what to do. We can't even get on the ball, and we're going to probably concede a corner here. Oh, for God's sake. I'm going to have to literally come up with a tactic just to beat PSG, and the rest of the teams I'll play how I want. I mean, 6.2, we're conceding another corner. Oh, we've just not shown up at all. I mean, I knew it was a bit of a risk playing quite an open formation against PSG. We need to basically play cautiously and then hopefully counter them. That's what we need to do to beat them. I mean, I'm going to go very attacking as if that's going to change anything. We've not even had enough shots to beat them. My goalkeeper's actually played quite well, which shows a lot because he's had to face 22 shots. 4 XG, my God. Yeah, we've just been absolutely destroyed. Tactically, I should have just played cautiously and tried to hit him on the counter-attack. But I want to play my own football. But going forward, we're literally going to have a tactic literally just for PSG. So, yikes. Well, there's that. PSG are likely going to win that trophy. Marseille have won it 3 of the last 5 years, and PSG didn't care about it for this 4-year period. My team never showed up. The 1 year we do show up, we face PSG in the semi-final. But I guess it's progress. I'll be back at the end of the season to hopefully at least finish 3rd. And cement that in, but we'll see. The league's going well, I guess. Losing the semi-final was so frustrating, but that will do it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you soon for another one. Bye!